Elflings, it's Nico, and it's been several weeks. I apologize. I just haven't. I have recorded videos, but I have not followed through with posting. And I've honestly just been kind of blah. Nothing bad, just blah. So I haven't really been doing very much. I've really just been pittering on my phone mainly during the daytime, except for a few hours during my daytime, nighttime, see, nice and dark, during my waking hours. But I have not been making things like I had been. I've just been in a blah headspace. Also, I have not paid any attention to when any of the spring holidays were. Like none. So Easter is Sunday. I haven't made Easter things. I am disappointed in myself. I only had a small, sorry, I'm looking over at the clay that I haven't even put away from it. St. Patrick's Day adoption. Very small. Everyone but this little dragon, little lucky Asian dragon got adopted. Very grateful for that. I mean, I only made 5. They were small. These are what I call candy wrappers, because the armature, I usually use aluminum foil for my armatures. And when I first started sculpting, I noticed I was moving, my husband and I were moving into my father's house because he was moving up to the Midwest with his wife, well, his new wife. He was getting married, his fiance. He wasn't married yet. He was getting married. But he was moving up to live with her, and he's like, I need someone to take care of the property, and he asked my husband and I to. So we got to live at his house on my childhood property for 7 years, and I freaking loved it. I love that property so much. But I was with him for almost 2 weeks before my husband moved down. And he was eating a lot of candy. He has a sweet tooth. He's so much better. I'm not even going to say better. He can't eat it now. Like, he can, but it makes him feel really sick. He's also worried about getting diabetes since he is now a senior. He doesn't want that. So he has stopped eating candy. But he used to eat Dove dark chocolate, individually wrapped pieces like candy. But there was aluminum wrappers on them. This is not Dove, but this had a piece of chocolate in from Christmas. And so I asked him if he would, and also we were moving, very little money, just starting sculpting, honestly. And I was like, hey, can you save the foil wrappers? I want to use them for my sculptures. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, just save them. Just like, I don't care if you ball them up, but just save your candy wrappers. At your chocolate wrappers. And I'm like, I don't care what brand it is, just save the wrapper. And he did that for years, so many years. He would mail me a box, like a long thin box that would hold trading cards, something like that. He literally would mail me a trading card box, I said that right, of candy wrappers that he very carefully unfolded and like pressed down so it wasn't really wrinkly. So many, like, can you imagine how many candy wrappers were in a box? And he would mail them down once a year. And he also came to visit, and he would bring me them to visit. Well, he visited too. Like, he made sure to do that. He doesn't eat chocolate anymore, so I don't have candy wrappers readily available, which is fine. It's fine. But my smallest creatures, I call them candy wrappers because that's what their armatures were. And that's what they're always going to be. So this has, and it takes two. I use 2 candy wrappers, chocolate wrappers, to make the armature for the candy wrapper creatures. Sometimes more, like the octopuses, krakens, those sea creatures, things that have a round shape. Turtles are usually 4. Well, they used to be. I don't make candy wrapper turtles anymore. But like the krakens have like 4 because it bulks up. It needs to be round and bulky, otherwise it would be just a really tiny thing. Anyway, that's why my candy wrappers are called candy wrappers. Everybody always asks, and I try to put a disclaimer or an explanation next to creatures that I sell that are candy wrappers. You turned out really well. Also, half of my candy wrappers for this adoption turned out a little bit bigger than I expected. Sometimes they just take on a life of their own and be the size that they want to be. So, also I just dropped him, not very far. I was playing with some rhinestones and some keys. I wanted to do some decorative keys, and not like, it's really pretty in person, honestly, and it sparkles really nicely. But I only did 3, which is fine. So I have been working slowly on the carousel horses.
When you need it, we're there for you.
No. Apparently the candy wrapper touched the screen. I've been working on the carousel horses. They are still not done yet. I have the first 3 months, January, February, and March. It's now April. I have to start another one, but let me show them to you. January is nearly done. I have a gold paint pen to make gold markings on the clouds, and I have to paint. It took forever to figure out what I wanted to put on the top, but it's going to be a flame. January is nearly done. That will be fire. It's very, very pretty. I'm really happy. Ooh, you can see that sparkle. I'm really happy with how he turned out. And yes, the tails are not attached. I don't think I'm going to ship them with the tails attached. It's very easy. It has a very long piece to just stick, and I think I'll probably ship some glue with whoever adopts, or see if they want glue. But I don't think I'm going to ship it with the rod attached either, like the horse. I'm probably going to ship it separate like this. Honestly, I think it'll make for safer shipping. Very happy with January. I'm happy with all of them, honestly. I think so far I like February the best, but that's only because of the creamy color of the horse. I'm gonna put the topper on. You're a little low, my girl, but you know what? It's fine. This is February. Oh, sorry. That's February. I also really like the roses. But again, tail is not glued on. Pretty sure I'm going to ship them not separate, but unattached. I really just think it'll be better. I've also put on my group page whether or not I should do eyes. And so far everybody's like, please eyes. It's creepy without eyes. My unicorns last year for my monthly thing did not have eyes. You can see the sparkle on the halter, on the bridle. There's sparkles here. Everybody's gonna have some sparkles, but sparkles, rhinestones, but it makes it sparkle. It's very pretty. I think I like this one the best so far because it's the most finished. She is the most finished of all 3 of them. All right. you down. And for March, March might slide down the pole a little bit. The pole is not stained, it is not sealed, so there's a tiny little bit of wiggle room, and when it gets stained and sealed, it will be set. I also think I have March up just a little too high. I'm not 100% certain though. I might keep March up this high. I do have a pot, and there will be gold coins spilling out onto the rainbow splop. And it's an imperfect rainbow. I wanted to have the colors kind of, I want to have the colors kind of bleed and melt into each other. And it kind of did that. It took several layers, but it's just wherever the paint ended naturally. You can see here where the green dripped down. I had some purple coming up somewhere. There's also green that comes across here. But I really like the imperfection, the imperfectness of how the rainbow is, because it's the end of the rainbow. Anyway, so I have this. I have to put the rhinestones on him. Oh, your tail is not attached. This tail is gorgeous. I actually based this off of the Irish Cob breed of horse. The topper is definitely not attached. Just popped off. Oh, he's gonna slide down now because I touched him. It's okay. You're okay. Think tall thoughts. Anyway. Just gonna hold him there. See, the little tail. The tail makes a big difference. But I based him off the Irish Cob horse. Really wanted to do an Irish themed horse for May and St. Patrick's Day. March, I was right the first time, and St. Patrick's Day, which is what I themed this after. There will be rhinestones on each of the points. Sorry for my itchy nose. Where the diamond shapes touch, there'll be rhinestones there. I had to pop them off last night while I was cleaning up the saddle pad. I also need to paint this part of the saddle gold and fix the topper. This will be kind of shiny like these. Can you see? It has like a flash of green. So like it's green, obviously. But I have color flash paint. This is not green, but I have it right there. And it looks really nice. So I did the greens on greens, of course. But I have two different shades of green on the shamrock. So one shamrock, like the shamrock is darker and this one is lighter, because they have two different colors of green color flash. Color shift, I should say. Color shift. Go back up where you live. And that will be on the topper. Which will obviously have to get attached after the staining, because it's definitely not. Oh, good. But yes, I really like all of them. I really do. I love how his tail or her tail has turned out so much. And I have little shamrocks on the bridle and on the saddle-ish area. There will be rainbow rhinestones going across here and on the butt. So yes, I also don't know all of the technical terms for these parts of the tack. I've never used it. Bit, bridle. I use that saddle pad. That's essentially all I've ever really used to ride. I never even had to use a neck strap with any of the horses I've been on to keep their heads down. So I'm not really familiar with all of the terminology since I haven't used it. And yeah, I could have looked it up, but I'm not familiar with it, and it's okay. I always call this a butt crumper on every horse that I've ever seen it on, ever since I was little. So That's what it looks like. It will be secured when it is finished. But like I said, this is, he doesn't want to stay on. That is what we have currently. And I have to start April. April will be Easter themed. I can't believe Easter is on Sunday. I can't believe Easter is on Sunday. When I found that out, when I realized it on Thursday last week, all of my Easter wanting to make stuff just kind of went out the window because I'm like, it's too late. It's too late. It's so stupid. But I will be doing a few Easter things. Let me show you some of them. I have several spring chickens that half of these will be covered in glitter, which makes it look like sugar. So sugar chicks. I don't have the bunny cutters because I didn't open the containers that had the cutters. I had 2 containers that I got a couple of years ago. Peeps cut containers, and they have cutters in it. And I got 1 bunny and I got 1 chick container because it showed on the label that the bunny had a bunny cutter and the chick had a chick cutter. Well, the bunny had the chick cutter and the chick had an egg cutter. So I don't have a bunny for this year. And my goal is to get the bunny cutter in this size. But that's still annoying. But I was gonna work around that. So I have these chicks. Half of them will be simple. I guess I'll just label it as simple chicks. Pendants, and they will have just the glitter and sealed so it doesn't go everywhere. I seal my glitter. And the other half will have a variety of rhinestones on it. I have several different colors of yellow rhinestones, and the yellow chick will have different sizes of yellow rhinestones. I don't know if I have different shaped rhinestones currently. I know I have them in Florida. And I have a small amount of differently shaped rhinestones, like teardrops and pear shapes and rectangles, other than just the round ones. But I don't know where they are currently, and I haven't been able to find them yet. So it might just be round rhinestones in different shades, like different shades of pink and different shades of purples and different shades of blue and orange and green and yellow. I can do that with all the round ones. But if I can find the ones that are differently shaped, I will also add them onto there. And if I can find my cat eye rhinestones, I know they're all circles, but they're really pretty. And I think I have at least 1 of each color. And they're so pretty. They're so pretty. Those are antique rhinestones that I get from the lady that I buy my antique rhinestones from. Some of my rhinestones, my newer ones, are not antiques. They are just regular glass rhinestones. And this is what I did yesterday. This is the rhinestones from the saddle pad and the colors that I didn't mix, but I added water to, and I made a water wash to make them be able to drip on each other. So it was fun. And fun fact, ever since I was a child, I have mixed up where the green and blue go. I know it is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, but I've always switched the position of blue and green. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I like purple and green together. I did it yesterday. I didn't do it on on the base. I did it the proper combination, but ever since I was a child, I have switched where blue and green go in the rainbow in most of my art projects. So that's just fun. It's cool. I like how this looks personally. It's very happy. Also, my father-in-law, he is doing okay. He is a little bit shaky. The nurse thinks that he wasn't drinking enough water, so we have cups of water for him all over the house. They get refilled on the daily. He was asking about my sculptures, and I realized Mom Carter was the one who always asked me on a daily basis, if not every other day, what I was making, what I was doing, how it was looking. She wanted to see it. And whenever I would bring my stuff out, Dad Carter was always there to see it. They've always been so supportive. So stinking supportive. And Dad Carter asked me yesterday if I was still making sculptures. And I almost laughed at him because I'm like, that's what I do every night. Even if sometimes I just play around on my phone, that's what I'm supposed to be doing every night. And I was like, yes. So I told him about the carousel horses and he asked to see them. And I set them on the kitchen table. And he left me, him and my middle brother-in-law left me this note. And it says, "Spectacular, love Dad and Peter." And I'm going to frame this and keep it forever. I have several pieces of paper, little bits of paper that Dad has written me notes on that I am keeping. I didn't really get notes from Mom Carter. She was right there and verbally, but I have voicemail saved from her voice of just little good night wishes, because she would call me at night, and if my hands were like full of clay or full of paint, I wouldn't be able to answer. She'd leave me a message, and then I'd either call her back or I'd go upstairs and come get her. But yeah, so that's definitely, it's right there, right? I can see it. It's front and center. It made me feel very nice and very happy. He's so sweet. And then he made sure to tell me how much he liked it in person. All three of them. And I think the little dragon too. That is my update. I will be making, I think I'm going to just focus on sakura flowers for spring. They make me very happy, and I think I just need that mental place. I'm sorry if my elflings are tired of sakura flowers, but I need them this year. Also, I have things that I have gotten for sakura. Little embellishments, that's the word. So these little flowers, some of them are in white, and little centers for them. So really cute. They look more like plastic, so I'm definitely not going to bake them. I'll put these embellishments on after. But I got those. I'm going to make a couple of sets of Easter pill earrings. I have little pill capsules. Plastic pill capsules, you can't actually swallow them. And if you do, they're not going to break down nicely. But I have this Easter confetti, polymer clay confetti. And it's really cute. It has like bunnies and carrots and chicks. It's the yellow chicks, butterflies. They're butterflies, I think. I can't tell what they are. No, they're chicks. It's a chick. Anyway, it's really cute. I think I'm going to make a couple of Easter pill capsule earrings just to have them made and to offer. And I showed these off sometime last year when they came in. Why are all of them facing? I have several sakura charms of various sizes and shapes. I'm going to make some bookmarks with them. Maybe an earring or two. Mostly bookmarks. I'm mostly going to do a couple of bookmarks with them. I really want to make some bookmarks again. And I have, I think last year or the year before, I did butterflies. I can't remember as my theme. I'm not sure which year it was. Where did they go? Oh, right. I have a ton of butterflies. And I think, let me see. It's like a shell. It's like a mother of pearl shell butterfly. I think I'm going to do a butterfly theme for this year. I have so many charms. They're so pretty and so many colors. And I didn't get it. Oh, the purple one's super pretty. I did not get a chance to use them the year I had butterflies on it because I decided to go with monarch butterflies. And this year, I think I'm just going to do sakura and butterflies for my spring theme. So I will be starting that. Oh yeah. I also have sakura little cane slices as well. That's that's my plan. That's the plan. Sakura and butterflies and a couple of Easter things. I don't know past that. Like, I think we're in April, so May, so spring. May is spring creations. Starting it as soon as I finish the couple of Easter things, like the chicks and the pill earrings, I'm gonna start flower stuff. So the sakura and butterflies, planning, and that will be May's theme, is sakura and butterflies for spring, for May flowers. And March, April, May, June, I think I want to go with water. I really do. I know June's birth month is a pearl, and I usually do like water themed stuff in July, but I think I want to do it in June. So I want to do like pearls and water-ish things for June. And July, I'm not sure what to do. I'm not 100% sure. Oh no, June is also rainbow, because June is Pride Month. That's why July always ends up being water, because June is Pride. So June, I'll be doing rainbow Pride things. Can't believe I forgot that. Anyway, June I will be doing rainbow Pride things. And July will apparently be water and pearls. So that's that. And then August is late summer. I'm not sure. I usually let my husband decide on the theme for that. But that's what I got. I feel so stupid not paying attention to when the holidays were this year. Like the spring holidays. I just didn't. I just didn't pay attention. So I'll try and do better. I feel so bad. I feel kind of dumb. I also need to order some nickel-free gold colored earring hooks. I've been out of those for a while, and I keep meaning, I get them from Michael's, which is nice because the brand that I get is nickel-free, and I don't know it off the top of my head, because I have a couple of elflings that are allergic to nickel. So I need to get those. I either have to order them or go into the store. And the last time I went into the store, I completely forgot about it. But if I go into the store only for the earring hooks, there is a 50% chance I'll actually pick them up. I also don't want to pay for shipping when I know, like, if we go grocery shopping, the store is right there. But if we go grocery shopping, sometimes we go at like 6 a.m. when the grocery store opens up, and Michael's doesn't open for hours, especially on a Sunday. It doesn't open until like 10, I think, 9 or 10. It's the little things. It's the little things. But other than all of that, everything is okay. It's just weird. I mean, I'm dealing with Mom Carter's death, passing. Better, I think. Definitely better. I spoke with my family doctor, and we have me on some supplement. It's evening primrose oil, which has helped me throughout my entire college career with handling my emotions during my period, and it seems to help regulate my emotions now, which is wonderful. So I'm not just crying. I was just crying nearly every day for no reason. And then I think I have a prescription that he gave me a very small dosage of that has helped. It's mostly the evening primrose oil, though. I don't remember what the prescription is. So bad. I don't remember what the prescription was. It was either for my face spasming, because that has been happening. I'm pretty sure it was for my face spasming, thinking about it. So anyway, I am better emotionally. I just have to figure out how to get motivated again and just dive wholeheartedly into everything. Because apparently taking time and doing things slowly takes too much time, and it doesn't make me happy. It really doesn't. I like producing the things that I was producing as fast as I was, but I was getting burned out. I just have to figure out some medium. And this is a half hour. I am so sorry it's a half hour of me talking. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm good, honestly. I'm good. Everything's good here, which is nice. We're gonna try and keep it that way. The cats are good. Ryan's like, no, you're talking. He ate and he left. And Lily's upstairs with her grandpa, Dad Carter. So I will let you guys go. I love you. Please stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I am so sorry it's been so long since I actually posted a video. I will talk to you later.